All right, next we're going to look at simple probability and their complements. So probability is the likelihood or the chance of an event happening, and it's expressed as a number between 0 and 1. Okay, and so I have a number line down here, and we're going to label this scale from impossible to certain. So at 0, a probability of 0 means that it is impossible to happen. Okay, right here at 1/4, this is going to be unlikely. Okay, at a chance of 1/2, a probability of 1/2, this is equally likely. There's equal chances that would happen or not happen. Right here around 3/4, we have that it's likely. And then a probability of 1 means that it's definitely going to happen. It is certain. Okay, another thing to know, probabilities can also be expressed as decimals or percents. So we could say 50% chance is the same as 1/2. This is a 100% chance. Okay, or as decimals, 3/4 could be 0.75 or 75% chance of happening. So any probability can be expressed as a fraction, a decimal, or a percent. All right, so each of these examples we're going to label with one of the terms above. So snowing when it's 40 degrees Fahrenheit outside. This is impossible. It is not possible for it to snow above freezing. All right, burning your dinner if you cook it too long. This is likely. If you cook something too long, there's a greater chance that it will burn. Okay, water boiling at 75 degrees Fahrenheit. This is also impossible. Water will not boil at that temperature. Getting a ticket if you are speeding. There's a likely chance that it will happen. If you're speeding enough, you're going to get a ticket. Right, scoring 2 points on a safety in a football game. Getting safeties are very unlikely in football. So we're going to go with unlikely. And a coin landing on heads when it's flipped. Obviously, you only have 2 options, either heads or tails, so it's equally likely. All right, so simple probability is the ratio of specific outcomes to the total number of outcomes. Okay, and so the probability of an event, or the probability of A in this case, is going to be that specific outcome divided by the total outcomes. All right, and the complement of an event is the probability of the event not occurring. So the probability of an event and its complement will have a sum of 1. The probability of an event happening plus not happening will have to be equal to 1. So we denote it as a P prime, so it's P with that little apostrophe, of an event is going to be the not A compared to the total. Okay, so let's look at some examples. What is the probability of choosing a marble with stripes? Okay, so we have 5 total marbles, so we know that 5 is going to go on the bottom. It's our total outcomes. And the ones with stripes, I see this one has stripes and this one has stripes. So 2 out of 5. Okay, this says what is the complement? We're looking for P prime. That means not picking diamonds. So these right here are ones with diamonds. So the chance of picking diamonds is 2 out of 5. So our chance of not picking diamonds is 1, 2, 3 out of 5. Okay. The probability of spinning a W. Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 total outcomes. Okay. And W only appears once. So we have a 1 in 7 chance. Okay. What is the complement of spinning a vowel? So not spinning a vowel. Well, let's look at what our probability of spinning a vowel is first. We have 1, 2. So 2 out of 7 chances of spinning a vowel, which means that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 7 chances of not spinning a vowel. Alright, if we look on the back, a standard number cube is rolled. What is the probability of rolling a 6? Okay, so remember our outcomes of a die is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. So there are 6 outcomes. So rolling a 6 is going to be 1 out of 6. Rolling a 5 will also be 1 chance out of 6. But rolling an odd number, we have 1, 2, 3 chances out of 6. Probabilities can be reduced. We know that 3/6, if we divide the top and the bottom, the numerator and the denominator by 3, we'll also get 1/2. So we can simplify our probabilities as well. Alright, the laundry basket has 24 socks in it. 6 are navy, so let's do 6 navy, 10 are black, and the remaining are white. So first, let's just figure out how many are white. 6 plus 10 is going to be 16. And so if we have 24 total, the remainder must be 8. 16 plus 8 will give us 24. Alright, so 24 total. So what is the probability of getting a black sock? That is going to be 10 out of 24. Let's make sure we reduce this. So we're going to divide, we can divide the numerator and the denominator by 2. And we're going to get 5/12. Alright, what about a white sock? We already discovered that we have 8 white socks, so out of 24 total. This time we can divide the numerator and the denominator by 8. And our probability is 1/3. And lastly, of getting a navy sock is going to be 6 out of 24 chances. We can divide the numerator and the denominator by 6 to reduce our probability down to 1/4. Alright, the spinner below is spun. What is the probability of spinning not a 6? So remember, this could be denoted as P prime 6. We're looking for not a 6. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 options. So we know it's going to be out of 7. And not a 6. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 7. Alright, our next question. What about the probability of spinning a 3 or a 4? So if we look at that, that means I'm going to spin a 3 or 4. That is 2 out of the 7 chances. And what about an odd number? That's going to be 1, 3, 5, or 7. That's going to be 4 out of 7 chances. Alright, I think from here, for number 12, 13, and 14, you should be able to do that, as well as 15, a multiple choice question. So I want you to try all those. Alright, and then on the next page, you should also be able to compute these probabilities. So looking at this colored spinner and looking at the numbered spinner. Okay, so this is your practice.